Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I have a pass or pay on the new Revlon Color Stay 2-in-1 Compact Makeup and Concealer. This is brand new from Revlon. Revlon has been kicking out so many new things. I recently did a review of their new matte lip products as well as their new mascara. And when I was picking this up, I found more new Revlon mascaras. So let me know if you want me to do reviews on these. But anyways, back to the foundation. I was actually pretty stoked to see this because back in the day, I used to use nothing but cream to powder foundations. Like I used to use one from CoverGirl and then I used one from Neutrogena, and then Neutrogena discontinued my absolute favorite foundation that was cream to powder. So I switched over to liquid foundation. So I was really excited to see this one, and the fact that it came with a concealer wasn't too bad either. So I thought, yeah, let's just go back to your roots, Stephanie. Let's get some cream to powder type makeup. First off, this kind of isn't a cream to powder formula. It sort of sets to a demi-matte, kind of a satiny finish. It's really pretty. The shade selection isn't that great, and on top of that, it's a little bit deceiving. We'll get to that in just a second. It comes with 12 shades. The lighter shade could use some improvement, I'm not gonna lie. It kind of starts off at like a beige ivory. It kind of completely skips over ivory. It also doesn't have a whole lot of deep shades for darker skin tones. I did purchase this at my local grocery store, which was H-E-B, and this did retail there for $15.98. There was a $2 off coupon, so I was able to get it for $13.98. So that's that. This is a 2-in-1 compact makeup plus concealer. So this actually has 3 levels. I was actually kind of intrigued by the packaging because you open it up, it's got the first level, which is the concealer, and then you flip that up, and then it's got the makeup here, and then you flip that up, and underneath that you have a sponge. The sponge kind of blew me away. I was like, they're kind of putting some thought into the packaging because it's not a white sponge. It's actually a really nice looking black sponge. You kind of feel like this is high quality with your black little sponge here. So now getting to like the swatches and the color of this foundation, I purchased the shade 220 Natural Beige, and when I was looking at this, they didn't have any testers or anything, so I kind of got what matched my chest. However, when I actually went into this product and started swatching it and playing around with it and started putting it on my face, my goodness, the color completely changed, and it was a lot lighter than what was shown like in this packaging. When I started to actually apply it to my face, it's like 2 shades lighter when you start to use it. So keep that in mind when you're going to purchase something. I probably should have purchased like tan or sun beige or whatever shade is 2 shades deeper than this one, because this was really light. I actually had to bronze it up a whole lot with some bronzer. So keep that in mind when you're shopping for this. The shades can be deceiving a little bit. Now applying this foundation, I tried using the sponge because, you know, back when I used this type of a formula, I did use the sponge, and I actually liked using the sponges. I didn't have any problems with it. But now using the sponge, I didn't like it. If you like full on thick coverage, use the sponge. You'll love it. But I don't like full, really super thick feeling of foundation, so I couldn't use it. It applied it way too thick, so I went in with a stippling brush and I applied it that way. Okay, my camera died, I had to recharge my battery, and here we go. Let's start with the top layer, the concealer. First off, I have really dark circles. They're actually so dark, and if you follow me on Snapchat, I'm pretty much barefaced the whole time I'm talking to y'all there. But my dark circles are so bad that I actually used a corrector and then a concealer. This didn't conceal my dark circles. In fact, I can see a lot of the purple kind of coming through still. To me, because I have dark circles, it is a little bit too light coverage for them. It doesn't conceal them. It didn't conceal around my nose either, a little bit, but you know, not as much as I'd want it to, which is why I say that it does have light coverage. It has a thick consistency, which is not something that you want underneath your eye area, especially since this is such a light coverage concealer. I'm going to want to pack it on as much as I can to conceal my dark circles, and because I'm doing that, it's really thick under my eyes, and the eyes are the thinnest area of skin that you have on your face, so it's easy for things to settle in fine lines underneath your eye area. So because I'm packing on so much concealer, it becomes really incredibly thick that it starts to crease, and you know, things just start to settle in my fine lines, and I don't really like that. Let's move on to the next level. The foundation is a very creamy consistency. I actually like the consistency of the foundation. It takes me back to when I used to use this type of foundation, and I really love the consistency. It's nice and creamy. It is medium coverage, and you can build it up to full coverage. I was actually surprised surprised at that. The coverage on this foundation is quite nice. I really do like it. It does set quickly, and it's not sticky. Like, I don't like foundations that when you put them on, they don't really set very quick, and when you go to touch your face, your face is just sticky because the foundation hasn't set. This actually sets pretty quickly. I was quite pleased by that. On top of the fact that it is really nice full coverage, it's a lightweight foundation. The one negative that I do have about this is that it does cling to dry patches, but I mean like really bad dry patches. I have really bad dryness right around here on my forehead, and I did notice that, dude, this clings. So if you have really bad dry patches, not like some small ones that you just put lotion over it and you know it's fine. I mean like really dry patches, like up here, I can put lotion up here and I still have dry patches. It's still very, very dry. Everything else, it's stayed pretty flawless. So I think that this would be really good for normal combo, maybe semi-dry skin. It doesn't say anything about oil control, which is why I say this would be good for normal combo, dry, semi-dry, but oily skin, if you want that oil control, I don't believe this has it. The finish is really nice, so you might like the finish, but this doesn't have any oil control if that's what you love in your foundations. So as far as this product goes, I would pass on the concealer, which really can't because it comes in this, but the foundation is actually pretty good. So for me personally, I really think that this would be a pay. It really brings me back to when I used to use these types of products, and I really, really liked it. I might have to go and exchange it for a different shade. So I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Please come and say hi to me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and Snapchat, and as always, please subscribe. I hope you guys have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!